Hey folks, for the last few months we've been focusing on the tools of the trades, mainly rifles, pistols, and shotguns. Now we're going to start focusing on techniques that you guys can use for competition and or real-world defense. I'm Jimmy with Rhino Tactical, and you're going to learn something today. So today we're going to talk about utilizing a barricade with the sporting rifle while in the rear leg supported kneeling position. I'm also going to talk about utilizing a barricade while kneeling with a pistol. Having said that, let's get right into this. So one of the first things we want to talk about while utilizing a barricade is how close do I need to be, or how far do I need to be from this barricade? The rule of thumb is you want to be no more or no less than an arm's length away from the barricade. And there are two reasons why. So the first reason is if I am too close to my barricade going like this, less than an arm distance away, somebody can hold me back with suppressing fire while they have somebody sneaking up on me and just literally take my weapon from around this corner. That's number one. Number two is if I am so close utilizing my barricade, then what's going to happen is they can actually sneak shots and ricochet from the wall directly into me. Okay, that's a quick ricochet. But if I'm further back, an arm's distance away, now I can actually have the gun and not have somebody taken away from me, whether it's a sporting rifle or a pistol, and I don't have to worry about ricochets because I can actually come back into my barricade position. So now that we've talked about proximity with the barricade, let's talk about technique. First off, with the rifle. Now, this is a technique right here that I'm about to say is for if you're utilizing a target that is very, very close to you. Obviously, you want to limit your target area that the other person or target can get to you. So you want to stay behind the barricade as much as possible. In this situation, I would not utilize a rear supported leg kneeling position. I would just utilize a position where my right back knee or left back knee, depending on if you're right or left-handed, is down. This is what you want. You want to minimize your liability to the target while maximizing your offensibility towards the target. So first off, let's talk about left hand. My left hand in this situation, remember the person or target is up close. I want to limit how far I'm going to put my hand out there. If I do this and I go like this, look how many fingers I have out there. I have all these fingers out there ready to be shot off. If I come back and I just do a hook position, that is much better, and I am here. Now remember, I am putting my right knee down because I want to stay behind my barricade and not get it shot off. If they can see it, they're going to shoot it. I guarantee if you give me that option, I'm going to take it. So from right here, I could utilize everything with a nice position, and I could maintain nice scope radius right here, and I could shoot everything in my sights. So that is the first position, proximity of the left hand. The right knee would be down. Keep everything behind your barricade. Now let's talk about if your targets are further away and you can utilize less of your barricade, although you still want to be behind it, but you can go into the rear supported kneeling leg position. So now with the rear supported leg position, I'm basically going to rest my elbow on my knee. I'm going to try and stay as far behind my barricade as I can, limiting my liability to the target. Then I'm going to just push on the barricade and hook. This is what I usually use. Maybe a finger on top and my middle finger over the top of the handguard. And then I could utilize this position here. And that gives me a nice swing while I am supported. However, like I said, somebody's lobbing shots in, I'm going to utilize more of my barricade. Depends on what the competition or real world tactic situation is. So right here is a great position for rear support. Elbow on the knee, limiting as much as I can, staying behind the barricade, and basically about 2 fingers, maybe 3 fingers on top, and my thumb down below. It creates a nice hook for me to be able to shoot. So that is your rear leg supported kneeling position for a sporting rifle. Now with a pistol, the tactics change because usually you're not going to be engaging people very, very far with a pistol. If you have to, you want to utilize your barricade as much as you can anyways. But usually pistol encounters are very, very close. So with a pistol, I'm going to keep everything behind my barricade. I'm not going to utilize a rear leg supported kneeling position. I'm going to put that back knee down. Anything that they can see, they will take. So then I'm going to come back here and I'm just basically, remember, arms width away. I'm going to stay away from the barricade and I'm just basically going to peek around just like that as much as I can without maximizing my liability to them, but I'm minimizing my liability to the other target. So right here is the position that I would want to be if I am shooting a pistol. And it just takes a peek, and I can come back here. I can come up, switch positions, never poking around the same line. Do this, boom, 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 come around here like that. So that is your position for kneeling. Later, we're going to talk about cutting the pie and tactics later, but I just wanted to show you guys what the rear leg kneeling supported position was for rifles and for pistols in the unsupported rear leg position, which we're kneeling in. So hope you enjoyed that. Hope it's a little help to you guys, and we'll see you on the next video.